Okay, guys, we're back on the advent calendar bullcrap, okay? Look at this. There's 3 here. Now, as much as I'm excited, I'm expecting to be disappointed from these. Like, let me be honest with you guys. I kind of am, because today we're opening up 3 advent calendars. They're all from department stores here in the US. So we have the one from Saks, we have one from Bloomingdale's, and we also have one from Neiman Marcus. So that is exciting, don't get me wrong, but here's the thing. I've already opened up some advent calendars from department stores in the UK, and oh my gosh, they blew me away. And I just, for the same price, very similar prices, sometimes more expensive, I can already tell that these calendars might not add up. So we're gonna see. I'm trying to be open-minded. I'm trying to be like, okay, let's see, but I have my suspicions about how this is gonna go. Okay, guys, I'm popping in here at the end because how could I not tell you, this is the beginning of advent calendar week. I'm so excited. I'm gonna be doing an advent calendar for 7 days straight, going back and forth on the beauty channel and on the fragrance channel. I have a lot of fun things lined up, and we're starting with these department store advent calendars. So I hope you guys are excited. I wanted to just at least put this in here. This is day 1, so be on the lookout for day number 2 tomorrow, and I will also leave my fragrance channel down below so you can easily find it. But anyway, back to the video. So to recap what we're opening, we have the Saks Fifth Avenue calendar. This retailed for $225, so definitely pricey. This is supposed to have a value of $560. You know, that value, it seems good, right? Like, okay, $560, but I'm telling you, you could spend $250 going up to $300 on these UK ones, and you're getting like $1,300 worth of value, you know? Like, that does not compare, honestly. Next, we have the Bloomingdale's advent calendar. This one retails for $300. It has $800 worth of value, so we're definitely a little bit higher, but it is more expensive. And then last, with the Neiman Marcus advent calendar, it is $225, and it has a value of $700. So let's just get into them. Let's see what this is. I hope we're not getting only a bunch of like little dinky samples for hundreds of dollars, but we'll see. All right, starting with the Saks Fifth Avenue one, I do think this one looks really nice. It has like a tie closure on the side, and then it kind of flips open. And then once you're on the inside, it has a bunch of drawers. I will say mine's already coming apart. Okay, like what the heck? That is not luxury. That is not that nice. Like, what the heck? So not gonna lie, a few points off. Like, I haven't touched these things till right now. There's no reason this thing should be falling apart. And tiny little tangent, I have to say, I do like the advent calendars. Like, if you're gonna go for one, it's nice when they're a nice box you can reuse. So either you could regift an advent calendar and maybe put your own stuff in it, or for the next couple of years, you can kind of make your own with the box. Like, if it's substantial enough, sometimes that's a nice little bonus, I feel like. But this box is not gonna make it past this year. This is a 25-day box, so let's start with day number 1. Here we are with 1. Let's see. Oh, Balmain. Is that how you say it? Okay, anyway. Texturizing salt spray. I did not know that Balmain had beauty products, so I'm kind of excited. I mean, the sea salt spray, I don't know about you guys, but I remember back in the day, that kind of like wavy hair was in, and my hair is stick straight, okay? It is stick straight. It has absolutely no bend, absolutely no volume, absolutely nothing. It just hangs there, okay? But little old me wanted to freaking have a little bit of wave, wanted to have that crunchy kind of like salted hair. So I would use products like these. And when I look back at photos, I'm like, girl, it just looks ratty. It looks like you just sprayed some salt in your scrawny little hair. Like, oh my gosh, how sad. But I do kind of want to try this despite those memories. I do kind of want to try this. And I give it points for the brand. I love a fancy thing. I love a bougie moment. So I do think one of the bonuses from these luxury department store advent calendars is that you get to try some like higher end stuff, which is exciting. I need to keep it moving. So let's move on to day number 2. Ooh, Clé de Peau. I know this symbol. This symbol here, Clé de Peau. This is just like a little cream. Okay, so very small. Like, this sample is miniature, you guys. Hello, it's like the size of my eye. It's so tiny. Let's look up what this retails for, because it might be like stupid expensive, but still, this is so tiny. It is an eye cream, so okay. For half an ounce of the Enhancing Eye Contour Cream Supreme, it's $280, and this is 0.6 ounces, so it's a pretty good size sample in terms of money, but it's still just so small. It's very dinky feeling. You know what I mean? Even if the cream inside here is just precious, it feels a little dinky. Let's look up the Balmain one though. The full size of this retails for $55. $50, which is 6.8 ounces, and this is 1.69. So this is actually significantly lower in value toward the like calendar and the total, even though it feels more substantial. I don't feel like I'm being successful at hurrying things up at all, but let's move on to number 3. In here, 111 Skin. Okay, I have something to say. Let me tell you what it is first. The Celestial Black Diamond Retinol Oil, very tiny. Okay, this is another tiny little sample size. It's 5 ml. In this little bottle, okay? What I have to say about 111 Skin specifically, this is a very expensive brand, so I'll give it that. I've been getting them in these calendars as I've been opening them all season, which if you don't know, I've been doing this as a series. So definitely check out the playlist if you want to catch up on all the different advent calendars I've opened so far. But I got a mask from this brand and I used it the other night and it had like little glitter specks in it the whole way through. When I was putting it on, I was like, what is going on here? Like giving Glam Glow, My Little Pony vibes. Like I was like, this cannot be that expensive. This is not giving luxury to me anyway. That being said, the full size of this retails for $250, which is an ounce of oil, and that's 30 ml, and this is 5 ml, so it's like 1/6 of that price, which if my math is correct, that puts us at a $41 value for this little tiny oil. But I don't know, man. I don't know if it's just I'm not familiar with this brand at all or what, but something about this brand just feels like it does. Is it actually that good? I don't know. Let me know. If you love that brand, if you know anything, let me know. Box number 4. This is a little bit bigger. Ooh, Aesop. I love Aesop. This is the Resurrection Rinse-Free Hand Wash. My favorite thing from them is the hand soap with the pumice. I'm obsessed with it. And I've never tried like the hand sanitizer from them before. So I'm very, very excited for this. This is a 1.6 fluid ounce. And this you can buy for this size specifically for $10. So I'm pretty happy with that. If you want to get the big one, it's $47. I'm so stoked for this. This is something I would buy on its own, so we got a $10 value going, guys. Like this is the one giving me the most value so far. On to number 5, and in here, okay, Hair Ritual by Cecily, and it says Le Spray Volume. It's a volumizing spray. I will definitely give this a go. As I've established, I have limp, thin, fine hair. I have like nothing going on. I'm always looking for volume, dry shampoos, because I get oily because there's not much going on. So, you know, I'll give this a try. I don't have high hopes for some reason. Like when I opened it, I was kind of like, you know. The full size of this retails for $105. So part of me is like, I'd love to find my new holy grail volume product, but also that's a pretty steep price for a hair product. I'm gonna touch up my gloss. We're on to number 6. Oh no. Okay, we got a little sample card here. I don't like that. I don't like that. This is a sample of the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk Push-Up Lashes, which I don't know what box it is at this point, but I got a full size of these in one of these other boxes, okay? Granted, it might have been a little bit more money, but I'm telling you, I feel like it's go big or go home. Like, I think some of those slightly more expensive boxes really deliver when it comes to full sizes, and this is giving like Sephora point perk, okay? Like, this isn't even like an official sample. This is like those small dinky ones. This lasts maybe a week, not even. Whereas like some of the smaller, you know, travel size of the mascaras can last you like a month, maybe a month and a half. I don't know how often you're wearing makeup, but this is dinky. There is another thing in here, so okay, we get 2 little dinky things, I guess. It's another eye cream, so this is the second eye cream. I will say eye creams are one of the better like skincare mini samples to get to really test out. You don't need a lot of product to know if you like it, you know, to use it, but it is another like dinky small sample. So okay, day 6 to me. Charlotte Tilbury, it's themed, okay, but dinky. $225 we spent on this, and I'm getting Sephora 100 point perks. All right, on to number 7. This one feels light. It says Mask de Brilliance Revive Resurfacing Multi-Acid Mask. I'm not familiar with this brand, so I want to look this up. All right, this retails for $150 from Revive Skincare. So it is an expensive product. The full size is 73 ml. This is 7 ml. So let's do a little math. I think that makes this about $15. It's still pretty dang small. I guess it's gonna give you like a use to be able to see if it's something you like. But I mean, the box makes it look so much bigger. I don't know. This is kind of what I was expecting, to be honest, so I'm trying not to be too disappointed, but I'm glad I'm doing this to show you. We know which ones to get come next advent calendar season, right? We know it's not these ones, right? Unless you can get them at a deal. I've noticed for the ones that haven't sold out, I've seen the price drop on like Bloomingdale's and Neiman. sack. So maybe that discount helps a little, like that markdown price, but so far, yikes. Yikes, guys. On to 8. This one's pretty big, so I'm hoping we get something decent. Oh, this is good. Okay, this is good. Initio. Okay, you guys know I love perfumes, and this is one of my favorite perfume houses. They have some amazing stuff. I have Side Effect and Musk Therapy in the full size, but let's see what's in here because this is like pretty substantial feeling. Okay, all right, it's 3 samples. I was hoping we were getting like little 5 ml or travel size, but it is just little samples, 2 ml samples in here. We get Paragon, which is, I want to say the newest fragrance maybe. I believe it's lavender heavy. Then we have Musk Therapy, which is this musky kind of citrus, kind of refreshing, but it also has this almost like animalic touch to it to me. So there's something kind of like almost sweaty about it, but in a good way. Obviously I have it. There's that, and then there's also Rehab in here, which I'm not super familiar with Rehab. So it looked more impressive honestly than it is, but I am happy that people will get to experience this house if you do have this advent calendar at home. Although I don't feel like the best scents are in here. I feel like Oud for Greatness is so popular. Musk Therapy is a popular one, but Side Effect, like I said, Atomic Rose is so good. Absolute Aphrodisiac. Like there are just, I feel like, better things in the line, but I do love seeing this in there. I'm not gonna lie. These are my 2 favorite things so far, but I don't know. The 2 ml samples are still, it's hard for me, okay? It's hard. Also, if you really wanna try this house, you can get samples at like Twisted Lily. I have a code with them, and I wanna say they're gonna retail for like maybe $5 to $7, 7 max. I wanna say they're more like $5-ish over there, so not the most value to me personally. On to number 9. Let's see what we got. Another little sample here. I believe the brand is Orveda, and it's the Healing Sap. Okay, Healing Sap. I could love the name of that, to be honest. Ooh, it smells potent. Smells like something's going on in there. The Healing Sap. I'm really into that name. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, the full size of this retails for $195. That's for 125 milliliters, and this is 20 mils. So I think that puts us at about $31 in value for this little sample. So I guess it's good for that, although it still is small. Maybe if these are brands you use all the time, you could use these for like travel, I guess. I don't know. I'm really trying to justify it. I really am over here. On to number 10. This is another perfume, Gucci Flora. This is one of the little bottles though, which I think is cute. I collect these little guys. They're so adorable. I have like a bunch of little mini perfumes. So I do like this. My ideal is like a travel size spray, like the full size travel size, if that makes sense. That would be my top choice. Then though, next would be something like this, because I do think the bottle's cute, all of that. And then last is just like regular sample sizes. So I'm not mad about this one. That also is like potentially a point perk though. Like, let's get real. All right, number 11. This one is from Philip B, which is some expensive hair care stuff. Forever Shine Shampoo with Mega Bounds. I will definitely give this a try. At one of the old beauty stores I worked at, we sold Philip B, and it is definitely an expensive brand. The full size of this retails for $88. So definitely gives you a good idea. It says Oud here. Let's smell it then. Oud shampoo. Oh, it smells good though. It's fruity. It definitely has its own kind of scent though, so I'm excited to experience that in my shower. All right, we have another big box here. So 12 looks like it is, okay. This might be expensive, but I'm sorry, they need a rebrand. This thing doesn't look expensive. This looks medical grade and kind of cheap, to be honest. Like, we need some branding. We need some marketing going on. It says Cell Cosmet Activator Gel. Let's look at what this does, because I'm like, what is... Refreshing skincare primer takes your Cell Cosmet treatments to a deeper level. With a cotton ball or pad, apply to the face and neck after cleansing. Leave on for 2 to 3 minutes and rinse with cold water. For morning and evening use, avoid contact with eyes. It's supposed to help with the absorption of your cellular products. Interesting. If any one of you out there has used this and you love it, you know how to use it, because it seems more complicated than I was expecting, let me know. The size of this is 60 ml, and this retails for $68. So a lot of the value of this box, which the Saks one is a value of like $5.70 or something, a lot of it's coming from this. Like, Okay. Okay. I don't know if it's just because I don't know that brand. Sometimes when I don't have that brand connection or recognition, it makes me feel like it doesn't have value, even if it is actually valuable. But again, let me know if you've used that, if you have any knowledge, thoughts, anything on that brand. And the full size of that, because the 60 mil is like the smaller size, is $120. On to lucky number 13. Let's see what's in here. It's a Peter Thomas Roth sample, the Water Drench Hyaluronic Cloud Hydrating Body Cream. So it's a body cream. That's like, okay, pretty small for a body cream. So there's that. Let's just keep going. Next for number 14, this is Diptyque. That's exciting. It's one of the little votive candles in the scent Roses. Oh yeah, that's rosy. It's a lot of roses. I actually, okay, I used to be like, I hate votives, F votives, but I've come around a little bit to them. I feel like they are a nice little like atmospheric moment at a desk or where you're sitting like really close. And also if you're sitting pretty close to it, usually you can smell them. And sometimes you don't want something that's just obnoxious, like smelling, like where it's just taking over the whole house. So I don't know. I've come around slightly to them. I don't hate them like I used to, I feel like. I do quite like this one. The scent isn't necessarily for me, but I do love getting a little votive from Diptyque. All right, on to 15. Kevin Aquan, is that what it is? It's from Kevin Aquan, and it is the mascara. This is the Indecent mascara. Now, this is a better size sample, again, than the Pillow Talk one, so at least we're getting something a little more substantial here, but I've never tried this one, so I definitely will give that a go. So far, not a lot of makeup, like we're getting more skincare, other types of beauty products in here. Number 16, oh, Barbara Sturm making an appearance. She had to. This is the hyaluronic acid serum. If you guys don't know, this thing, well, one, watch the other videos because it escalates, okay? We have a whole relationship with Barbara Sturm going on, okay? But the hyaluronic acid serum, this thing is tiny, okay? This is a tiny little sample. It's just a hyaluronic acid serum. I do think it's supposed to be like really small or different size molecules of hyaluronic acid, but when I tell you this thing is tiny, I mean it. It's very tiny. It's a tiny little sample. The box is deceiving. The full size of this is $320, you guys. I still, every time I read that, I almost faint. It's just so much money for a hyaluronic acid serum. And that's for 30 mil. This is 3 mil, so it's a, what, 10th of that? No. This is a 10th, that just, no. If you want to ball out, you can buy the 100 mil for $800. I'm sorry. Okay. That means for $320 divided by 1/10, this is $32 of hyaluronic acid serum in here, value-wise. For like a few drops. It's crazy. Anyway, just because of the price on that, it is exciting to get it as a sample, but my gosh. Every time I'm like, what is going on with the hyaluronic acid serum? Let's move on to 17. This, ooh, this is kind of exciting. This is from Parfums de Marly, but it's the shower gel in Layton, which is a more masculine type of scent. Ooh, it smells good. It smells sexy, it smells nice. I'm very excited to use this in my shower. I actually have the Delina size, like this smaller size of Delina shower gel currently, and it's not like the best at sudsing, but it definitely gives you the scent. Like you're using it to smell like whatever Parfums de Marly scent you have. So I'm excited for this. On to 18. We're closing in, guys. Oh my gosh. Ooh, MFK. All right, here we are. Another little mini candle. Yeah, a little votive here. This is another rose scent, a la rose. Ooh, I think I like this rose a little bit better. The other one's more like rose water, really fresh, really realistic. This one's not as strong, I feel like, but there's something almost a little more vanilla or like just softer going on. It's not as green almost. I mean, so far for the Saks one, I will say I love all the fragrance offerings that are in here. I'm actually like, you guys should have done a fragrance advent calendar like Neiman Marcus did. I really love the advent calendar. If you haven't seen it, I did it on my perfume channel, so I'll leave it linked, but it's also in that playlist because between this, we have the Gucci, we have Diptyque, Parfums de Marly, and the Initio. These are some of the best things I feel like coming out of this advent calendar so far. All right, let's move on to 19 though. Okay, Olaplex. This is a classic. I feel like if you had to make a bet on a brand being in an advent calendar, especially like the luxury ones, Olaplex probably gonna be in there. Olaplex, maybe Supergoop. Those ones seem to be pretty popular. This one's number 8 though. I don't think we usually get this one. The Bond Intense Moisture Mask. All right, number 20. This one's pretty big. Another, again, I feel like kind of fragrancy option. This is from Molten Brown, and it's the Bath and Shower Gel in Infusing Eucalyptus. Let's smell it. I used to sell a lot of the Molten Brown stuff at my old job. Ooh, these are strong. The Molten Brown scents are really strong. It's definitely eucalyptus, very refreshing. I think there's like a pepper scent, like black pepper. I don't know. I feel like we sold that one a lot, but the eucalyptus one is the one we got in here. Okay, let's keep going. 21, where you at? Can you do something for me, please? Please. Okay, we have something from Cure Weiss, I believe is how you pronounce it. And it's in cardboard, but I think these packages are usually like metal and refillable, all of that. Very exciting, my first Cure Weiss anything. And opening it up, it looks like it's probably a cream blush. It just says blossoming on the back. I don't know if that's a blush. I don't know if that's a lipstick. It's a very light pink color, very light pink, or I guess more of like a peachy color. So this does seem to be one of the blushes. The full size of this blush retails for $56, I want to say, or you can get the red edition for $40, but this is not that. This really is like a sample size. I mean, I'm excited to get some makeup, don't get me wrong, but this definitely isn't going to work for everyone, and that is one of the hard things with color cosmetics, to try to have as universal of a shade as possible so it can work for as many people as possible. All right, let's go on to 22. In here, we got some samples, but they are Christian Louboutin, so I'm kind of excited. This is the mascara, and this is the Volume Maxima mascara. I do actually have a Christian Louboutin mascara right now. I know, I'm a bougie girl. And then we have a Louis Rouge sample of the perfume, which is like a little bit bigger of a sample, but it's also like a dabber bottle. So great brand to get some stuff from, but again, just samples, which if you went and bought anything from their counter, they're gonna give you these as free samples. Let's move on to 23. All right, for 23, this is from Guerlain. It's the Abbaye Royale. I don't know how to say this, guys. I'm so sorry. It says Youth Watery Oil, and it has these little like gold balls at the bottom. Okay, probably pretty expensive. I'm not really familiar with Guerlain skincare. Full size of this retails for $145. So expensive, but still just such a small sample. Such a small sample. These are all gift with purchase type stuff so far, most of this. All right, 24. Here we have, oh no, oh, here we go, Augustinus. I believe it's Augustinus Batter, and this is the Rich Cream, which I really have been, I think this is the one I've been getting. Let me show you what I have. Okay, yeah, I just wanted to make sure, but this is one of the smaller sizes I got in one of the UK advent calendars. I actually got this in each one of them. Every single one, I opened 3. And I got this size of this cream in every single one of those. And in the US one, I'm getting this. Like, this is what I'm talking about. Like, what's going on? Why do I get 0.5 fluid ounces and then only get 0.2 fluid ounces? Even though I'm sitting here being like, wait, this is only double the amount of product that this has, but they made it all big looking. Wait. There's too much scamming going on here. Wait, I can't handle it. My brain's gonna explode. I have been enjoying this cream. I will say it's pretty thick, but it thins out nicely. So yeah, anyway, I'm gonna move past that one, but it is a brand I'm familiar with just because of the other advent calendars. And the full size of this cream, which is 50 ml, retails for $290. All right, guys, we're on to the last one. Let's see. And the last thing we get, another votive here. This one is from Nest. It's crystallized ginger and vanilla bean. Oh, it's a holiday. That smells nice. I've never smelled this one from them. I'm really excited to burn that. Feels very festive and holiday-esque. So, okay, we did it. We made it through our first box, the Saks Fifth Avenue Advent Calendar, and you guys have to let me know what you think. We got a lot of mini samples in here. I don't know, guys. You know, as much as there are some nice brands in here, I will give it that. A lot of the stuff full size does retail for a lot, but I find it hard, and this is one of the things that's difficult with advent calendars. I've just been being spoiled, I can tell you that much. I don't know if this is worth it. I just feel like you have $225, that's how much you bought this for. If you had $225 and you went to any of these other counters that are at Saks Fifth Avenue, let's say, you could get something really nice, either a really expensive perfume, you could get a few different makeup items from a brand, and then you could even get some little samples. They're usually really kind and really nice when you're buying stuff to give you little samples. And just for that money, I feel like it's a better spend overall. You're gonna get more use out of it. I think we can all agree $200 is a lot, and to spend it on one item sometimes feels harder, I think, than getting all these things. But I just feel like all these things are a little trash. I'm sorry. I know you can use these, you can try these. If you've never tried a lot of high-end stuff, maybe it's a good idea, but I think it's best to gift. But even then, I don't think that. I think you should spend $25 more. The Selfridges Advent Calendar was $245. You got almost all full size or just decent size products in there. A travel size of missing person. Like, I'm telling you, go watch that video. It's immensely better. For only $20 more, you're getting almost $800 worth of value more. Like, it's just unbelievable. Like, compared to this just feels like a bit of a scam, if you ask me. I don't feel like it's very luxurious besides the brands, besides the brand names. My favorite things, though, I will say, I do like that there's such an emphasis on fragrance. I think that's nice just because it's something I enjoy, but I know only a few years ago I wasn't as into fragrance, and I probably would be like, what the heck for all that stuff? If you want makeup, this definitely isn't the one for you. But I'm gonna leave it here. You let me know what you think about this, and let's move on to the next one. Fingers crossed we get something better, because personally, I felt like the Saks one was a little bit rough. All right, next we're gonna move on to Neiman Marcus. This one is also $225, and it's supposed to have $700 worth of value, so a little bit more. I do like the presentation of this. It's really pretty, very festive Christmas red with the bow on the front. And like I mentioned, they did do a fragrance advent calendar this year. I don't know if that's a normal thing for them, but I did quite like that one. So I'm hoping we get something good from this one, considering I felt like I had a pretty good experience with that one. And that one was $155. So I'm hoping for the more money we paid, we get something better. Although that was only a 12-day calendar. So anyway, okay, let's open number one. Oh, already something very heavy and fragrance. Okay. You better love fragrance. I mean, in all of these, which luckily I do. This is from Mind Games, and this is the Scent and Prize. Is that the actual fragrance? Ooh, okay, if you could feel this, heavy. It feels heavy, it feels very nice. This is what I'm talking about. This is not the full size. If, you know, they're not gonna put a full size bottle of this in here. That's like more than the advent calendar itself. But this is a substantial travel. It feels nice, it feels luxury. This is what I'm talking about. I am pumped. I mean, I know it's day one, maybe they're just trying to impress us, but I am excited for this. I almost didn't smell it. I was getting so excited. On the front here, it says saffron and vetiver, and it smells really good. I really like this. It kind of it's giving Baccarat vibes, but you guys know I love Baccarat, so I don't know if it's just the saffron coming through, but that smells really good. Just so exciting. Okay, Neiman is renewing my hope. Let's hope it wasn't a fluke. Number two, here we go. La Mer, and you know, it is a sample, but I just feel like this sample could have been a fourth of this size already. I could tell you that. The moisturizing soft cream. This is what the actual size looks like once we take it out of the box. It is 7 ml. Let's look up this because I am not familiar with La Mer. That is a very expensive skincare brand that I am not personally or currently using. Okay, the 2 ounce of this retails for $380. The 1 ounce, which is 30 ml, retails for $200. You can buy a 15 ml for $100, and this is 7. So I'm gonna say this is about like almost $50 worth of cream here. What the heck? Okay, pretty good. I mean, you guys know, not my favorite, but that is expensive, I will say. Number 3, let's see. Oh, it's a packet. It's not a good sign, not a good sign at all. Okay, it's a lip mask. It says Kinesco. I don't know that brand, but it's the Amethyst Hydrate Lip Mask. It's supposed to hydrate, nourish, and restore. I used the Sephora lip mask that I got in one of the Sephora advent calendars, and you know, it's fine. It's a weird feeling. I don't know. Do you guys like the lip masks? All right, I'm gonna show you a picture of what this girl looks like wearing it. Terrifying, honestly. But for a single lip mask, which you can buy just one, it is $17. One lip mask, so not my favorite, but it is expensive. For 6 of them, it's $60. Number 4, looks like we have something from Bobbi Brown, which is very exciting. I'm assuming it's gonna be a shadow stick. Yeah, it's a shadow stick in golden pink. Golden pink is the color. I actually just finished one of these minis in golden pink up, which felt so good. I love shadow sticks. The Bobbi Brown are really, really nice. Golden pink for me is pretty easy color. I feel like, you know, you can sheer it out. Not sure how this color would look on everyone since it is a bit lighter, but I do like this product a lot, so I'm biased to the fact that I already like this, so I'm glad that people would get to try this cream shadow stick in the box or in the calendar. All right, number 5 so far, I mean, pretty good. This is from Sunday Riley. It's just a sample. It's the B3 Nice 10% niacinamide serum. Let's see. Oh, it's small. Another one where the box is like double the size to make it seem bigger, you know what I mean? It's 5 ml. Sunday Riley is an expensive brand, and I haven't seen this sample or like this specific product in other calendars. So I do like that's not a repeat of like Good Jeans, even though I know a lot of people love that. That's why it's in a lot of the calendars, but it's still just a sample size, so not my fave. On to number 6. This is a Molten Brown. Okay, this one's making the sacks look huge. This is the scent Neon Amber, and again, it's one of the bath and shower gels. This one's pretty tiny. Ooh, this smells nice. Okay, I'm excited to try that out. Maybe good for traveling. Okay, let's keep going. Number 7, I don't know about this. Okay, what the absolute hell? It's from Jenny Pattinkin, and it's a Spot of Tea sample size green tea makeup sponge. Okay, what is a sample size sponge? Can someone tell me how using a sample size of a sponge is going to let you know if you like the sponge or not? Like, this happened in the Sephora advent calendar. They gave a small little beauty blender, and they used to sell those as like under eye ones. They were like these little tiny green under eye sponges you could use. But in the Sephora calendar, it said sample size. And again, I'm like, what the heck is a sample size? But here we go. I'm like, does it smell like green tea? What is this? What is why? It's 70% plant-based, made with organic green tea. Like the sponge itself, I guess it's supposed to be like a sustainable sponge. Just give us the full-size sponge. How much could this retail for? Let's look. The full-size retails for $16. Just give us the full size. Honestly, embarrassing. I am actually excited about the fact that it's a plant-based makeup sponge. I think that's really cool, especially because you do want to change out your sponges, but why they couldn't give us a full size of the $16 sponge in the $200 advent calendar? You got me. You got me. I don't know. All right, moving on to number 8. This is from Orlane, and it says B21 Extraordinaire Renewal Oil. It's 3.5 mil. This retails for $75, so it is expensive, but not the most expensive, and that's for 6.8 ounces. It is like a higher end brand, though. Again, not my favorite. Number 9. This is Blue from R&Co. Oh, it says Super Style Cream. I will definitely give this a try. I've never seen anything from R&Co look like this. I kind of want to give it a smell. I like the packaging a lot. It smells nice. I don't know why I like this. Maybe it's the color. I don't know. It just feels like there's some attention to detail here, but I'll give that a shot. It's just hair stuff though. Okay. We started on a high note, guys, but it is going downhill fast. It really is. Okay, a deodorant. Number 10 has a deodorant in it. This is from Salt and Stone. I think I've seen Salt and Stone at Erewhon. That sounds so California of me, but it's true. I've also seen it in like little tiny stores around. Ooh, it smells really good. It's neroli and shiso leaf. It smells really nice and fresh. I'm nervous of natural deodorants, to be honest, because I've had bad experiences, and this looks like it uses tapioca starch, magnesium, hydroxide, sodium bicarbonate. I'm not exactly sure what it's using. I don't know how it all works, but maybe I'll give it a try because it smells nice and it looks nice. I don't know. I'm kind of into this one weirdly. I feel like it's useful, obviously, but not sure if it actually works. Let me know your experience if you've tried the Salt and Stone deodorants. Moving on to number 11 though. I have heard of this brand. It's the Queen Essence from Amorvo. I gotta look this one up. Like, I'm so bad at pronouncing stuff. My brain just can't do it. Amorovitza? I think that's maybe how I say it. I do think this is a pretty expensive brand. The Queen Essence for 100 mil retails for like 110, but it's like out of stock everywhere. Like I'm trying to click on it. It's like, sorry. So I don't know what's up with that. If it's like supply chain, if this is a product still or what. But I think they have this like Queen of Hungary mist. It's like a facial mist that's pretty popular, like a hero product from the brand. So excited to try this brand. I've never tried anything from them before or had to pronounce their name. Number 12, this is a no for me. It's an eye cream from Estee Lauder. I want to say though, this eye cream sample was in a box that was not as expensive or as high end as Neiman Marcus, to be honest. And so I'm kind of disappointed to see this in here. It's Estee Lauder. I know that is an expensive brand. Like this probably retails for a lot, but still like, I don't know. It's really going downhill for me. Again, $225 what we spent on this thing. Number 13, hopefully it's lucky. It's not. Just small. BioEffect EGF serum for improved appearance of skin. I'm sure it helps. Like it might be a nice product, but like, let's see. You better shock me. You better be Barbara Sturm prices. This retails for $169 for the full size. So I guess that is a lot, but next, keep it going, keep it moving. Number 14, we got something from Amouage. Okay, love the fragrance. Fragrance is the only thing killing it, really. This is from Amouage, like I said. It's a miniature, which is so cute. I don't have a lot of like niche miniatures, so this is exciting for me. Guidance is one of those scents you like love it or you don't. I can't get it open, guys. I feel like I'm gonna get perfume in my eye. I can't remember smelling this, so I'm excited. Oh, it's kind of nice. Like for a second I was getting something metallic, but now I'm just getting something really creamy. The full size of this retails for $360, so it's definitely expensive. It's woody, amber, fruity, warm, spicy, sweet. Okay, this is like right up my alley. It has pear, hazelnut. What I really love, the way the sandalwood is in here. It's like creamy sandalwood, but I'm also getting, again, something almost like metallic penny or like... I don't know if it's the pear or what, but there's hazelnut, ambergris, akagala wood, vanilla. I love the little bottle, so cute. So I am personally satisfied with this one. Finally, we got another winner. All right, number 15, Hourglass. And I do love this primer, Vanish Airbrush Primer. This is so good, you guys. I really feel like this gives a nice smooth yet mattifying look to your skin. And I deal with a lot of texture and pores and all this stuff. Like I'm just going through a lot over here, okay? Don't mind me and my base makeup, okay? I'm just doing my best. But I have really enjoyed this because it does have some nice slip to it, but again, it doesn't make me more oily, and I find a lot of primers that give me a little bit of slip. I pay for it later with a more oily face, so very exciting. I went through a travel size of that before I bought the full size, which I recently did. I like it that much. All right, number 16, Delina. Here we go. This is the shower gel, and it's in the scent Delina, if you guys don't know. Super popular scent. It's like rose, lychee. It's kind of fruity, tart, girly with some spunk though. Like I get why it's popular. I get why people like it. So that's really nice. I like that one. Number 18. Okay. This little guy from LMS has been around, okay? It's getting around. Pro Collagen Naked Cleansing Balm. I don't even like it. The thing is, this is my third sample of this exact one. I've gotten another cleansing balm from LMS also in these boxes, but this one specifically, third sample, this exact same size, and I've already used one of them, like tried it, and I don't like it. It's a very oily balm. You have to do a second cleanse because you feel it, like it leaves a residue, and I don't particularly love that, so yeah. There's that. Okay, that was 18. I totally skipped over 17, but at least I caught it because in one of them, I didn't even catch that. I didn't open a Byredo lipstick. That's what I'm telling you. Full-size Byredo lipstick in the other calendars, okay? Are you kidding me? And that's nothing compared to everything else I'm getting in those ones. And then I opened number 17 in this one, and oh, here we go. A little hair ritual by Sicily, a little tiny 15 ml, little dinky little sample, okay? This is different than the other one we got. This is the La Creme 230, which is a heat protectant, it looks like. Okay, all right, let's keep going. 19, I'm trying to keep it positive, you guys, but I'm also not gonna lie. This is from a brand called Valmont, and I've never heard of that. It's the V Firm Serum. This is like one of those things, it could be the fanciest thing ever, but I don't know, it's looking kind of cheap to me. Holy crap. Okay, it's expensive. $340 for the full size of this. So the 5 ml seems to be a decent value. Let's look. That's for 30 ml. Like I said, this is 5, so that makes this a $56 value. For so tiny and also so cheap looking. It is not. It's very expensive. But this is the thing. You can trick yourself into being like, wow, $50, but it's not actually $50 if you were never gonna try it, never gonna try that brand, weren't interested. Like, you know what I'm saying? Okay, I'll get to that at the end. Let's keep going. We're on to number 20. It looks like another perfume thing. Ooh, okay. This is also, again, the kind of sample size of perfume I like to see. This is Hypnotizing Fire. I don't think I'm not very familiar with the Harmony, so this is very exciting for me. All right, I'm gonna be professional about it. Ooh, that smells good. Oh, that's good. I really like that. Let's look up the notes on that because that smells good. Hypnotizing Fire, yeah, it's hypnotizing me. It's warm, spicy, vanilla, patchouli, balsamic. I do like balsamic stuff. Pimento in the top, it does have that spice, but I'm getting a lot of, I don't know, I guess the vanilla and praline. It's drying down though, so I'm getting some cloves, maybe even a little bit of that patchouli, but the initial smell on this was so good. I'm really excited, and I hope that vanilla kind of continues to come through. definitely one to try out. If you're at a Neiman Marcus and you're passing by the counter, I would give Hypnotizing Fire a smell. Okay, good. That was like a shot of adrenaline I needed. 111 Skin. Celestial Black Diamond eye masks. Honestly, in these boxes, the single-use high-end, high-end, like, you know, obscenely priced lip mask, single-use mask stuff. I'm kind of like, well, it's better than a dinky little sample from Estee Lauder. Like, I'll take it. 22, you guys. Augustinus has struck again. This is that same rich cream. I am going to scream if we get it in the next box too, because it'll just be like, wow, you can get double the fucking size of this cream in the other ones for, like, again, I feel like comparable prices, just a little bit more, the tiniest bit more money that I'm telling you is so worth it. This is really just bashing these and advertising the other ones. I'm sorry, guys. Let's put a positive attitude. I can only say positive things. Let's see. This is from the Armani Privé line. Okay. Pivone Suzo? I don't know how to say this. It's a rose floral fruity fragrance. The notes in here are raspberry, rose, musk, patchouli. Seems kind of girly. Let's open it up. I will say I'm excited for these niche mini bottles. I never get the niche ones. I'm going for it on my skin. It's okay. Not my favorite. I definitely prefer like the Mind Games one, and I also really like that Hypnotizing Fire one and Guidance. Of the perfume offerings, probably my least favorite, but it is more fresh, and I feel like if you like Delina, you might like this as well. We're on to 24. Let's just finish this baby up. From Chantecaille, this is the Bio-Lifting Mask. I've never tried any of the Chantecaille skincare. I do really love the makeup lately. Like, I don't want to talk about it because it's so expensive, but I will give this a try. And the last, this is a pretty good finale. I will say it's fragrance again. All the value in this baby's coming from fragrance, but it's from Maison Francis Kurk de Jean Oud Satin Mood, and it's the votive candle of this. Wow, I can't wait to burn that at my desk. It's gonna smell so good, kind of sexy. I want to burn at night. It's something I'm doing at night. Okay, I kind of love that. It is small and it isn't like a full size or anything, but you know, this is a very expensive perfume brand, and I think it's fun to get a candle in it. So now that we've opened up the Neiman Marcus one, same price as the Saks Fifth Avenue. I do think I prefer the Neiman one. I think there are some really great, again, perfume options. You've got to like perfume. If you're not into perfume, this is gonna be no fun for you. I think anyway. But we're getting the Delina Shower Gel, MFK Oud Satin Mood Candle, Armani Privé little sample, Amouage, the Molten Brown, a really nice size of the Harmonist Hypnotizing Fire, as well as a really good size of the Mind Games perfume. So like, in terms of perfume, pretty good. But if you're really into fragrance, I really, again, liked the Neiman Marcus Fragrance Advent Calendar. Do I think all these things are worth $225? No. Just get samples. You can get samples and try them. I don't know. I don't think it's worth that. So again, I feel like everything I said before about like picking that one thing you really like and getting a few samples here, I just think that's a better value. Unless you're gifting this and you don't care, you're like, no, I'm gifting it for $200. I think that could be fun if you're really interested in specifically this stuff, or you can get it on a discount or like a lowered price maybe. I'm trying to think, because the advent calendar that had the fragrance was $155 and had 12 fragrance items in it. One of them was like a full-size travel size from DSN Durga, which retails for $60 on its own, and you're getting like 7-ish perfume items in here for $225. So I'm trying to think like, wait, are they kind of similar? But again, I don't know. There's something about that one that I at least enjoyed. I think it's fun that it's fragrance. I feel like that lower price helps a lot too for just having fun and exploring, but I don't know. Let me know what you guys think of this one. Do you think it's worth it? I do think it's better than the Saks one, but still, I don't know. I will say too, the box held up a lot better, and the little drawers are way nicer, I feel like, than the Saks one. So the box wins. The box wins. All right, guys, we are finishing it out with the Bloomingdale's one. This is a $300 advent calendar, $800 value. So most expensive, but also the most value. So hopefully we get something good. I'm honestly, I don't know why, the feeling I had, like if I had to take a bet here at the beginning, there's not gonna be any outside shot of this one because I just destroyed it. Anyway, if I had to take a guess here at the beginning, I have a feeling this is gonna be the most disappointing, but hopefully I'm wrong. I hope that I'm wrong, because we spent, what, $75 more on this one, and I have a feeling it's gonna be the same shit. Different day, different department store, you know? Ooh, okay, as for the box, okay, well, the box is cute, okay? So it's one of the ones that's more like this, where it has trays, and then you can pull out this tray down here, but Oh, I thought it was gonna light up. Like, I'm over here like, oh, I'm gonna show you the night sky and it's gonna light up. No, it doesn't light up. I take back everything I said. I thought it was gonna literally light up. Like, I thought this was some Urban Decay makeup box, but it's not. It's not. Okay, let's get into it. Opening box number 1, La Prairie. Okay, fancy. Skin Caviar from La Prairie. Let's see. It's a luxe sleeping mask. This retails for $595. Damn. I did not realize how expensive La Prairie was. So that's for 1.7 ounces. This is 0.17 ounces. 1.7 ounces is how many mil? I should know this because of fragrance. I'm pretty sure that's 50 mil. That makes us a $59 value. It may be small, it may be a sample, but that's expensive. That is expensive, I'll give it that. All right, in the golden number 2 box, let's see what we get. Oh, another Delina. This is votive though, which is exciting because it's a different format for us than we've gotten from the Parfums de Marly brand. Oh yeah, smells like Delina. I only have 2 Parfums de Marly and I have Valleja, which came out this year. It smells so good and lasts forever. And then I also have Delina La Rosé, which I'm really excited to wear this spring, but I will definitely take this little votive candle. That I think is pretty good. Is all the value gonna come from fragrance again? We will see. All right, number 3. Oh my gosh, I feel like my makeup is melting off. Oh, all right, I got distracted. Sorry, number 3. Okay, YSL Lash Clash. This is just a travel size, sample size, but at least it's not that tiny little tube. That little tube, you know the ones that are like, is this supposed to give me like literally 3 applications of mascara? What the heck? I haven't tried that mascara, so I'm excited. Box number 4. Ooh, SK2. Okay, anytime SK2 gets brought up, Sam and me, we think of this interview with Robert Pattinson about like his favorite thing. I think this is it. I might be retelling this so wrong, but it was like asking about his favorite thing being on the set of Twilight, and he was like, the SK2 masks. Like that was his favorite thing. It's so funny. So anyway, this is the facial treatment essence. This is a very big product from SK2, so I'm excited to have that. I've had it in the past, but I don't feel like I appreciated it at the time, so I'm excited to revisit it now that I'm a little bit older, appreciate skincare a little bit more. Still just a sample, but it is a good brand. Number 5, let's see what we got. Ooh, from Prada, this is the Infusion de Lang. Cute little bottle. I think they have different colors for different like notes and stuff. I'm assuming this is gonna be pretty floral. Not my thing at all. Absolutely not at all, but I will take the little bottle. So cute. All right, number 6. This is bigger, so I'm hoping we get something decent in here. I'm gonna open the other side. This is like all the stuffing. Okay, pretty big. This is from Shiseido. It is the Power Infusing Concentrate. I don't know what that is. It retails for $140, so it's definitely expensive. Oh, you can buy 1 ounce, which is 30 mil for $75, and this is 15, so it's about half that in value. So I don't know, I think that's decent. It's a serum, so it's an anti-aging serum, and I really am not familiar with a ton of Shiseido products either, so I think that's kind of nice. All right, number 7, from Laura Mercier. This is in the shade Rose Gold. It's another cream shadow stick, and honestly, it's a similar color. It's a really similar color to the golden pink shade, which I guess like Rose Gold literally is like golden pink, right? It makes sense. I'm excited for that. I'm a sucker. I wish it was like a deeper shade. I feel like that would probably suit more people, but there's also in here kind of stuck to the bottom another mini, and this is the translucent setting powder. So you also get that, another kind of 100-point perk thing going on, but for $300 this time. I don't know. I don't think this one's faring as good as the Neiman one so far. On to number 8. Let's see what we got. So tiny. So tiny. This is from MAC Hyper Real Skin Canvas Balm. This is a moisturizing cream. So you're supposed to be able to be like, let me see if this cream's for me. Let me see if this is what I want to go spend my money on, which I don't even think this one's that expensive. So the fact that it's so tiny, like why? Why? Maybe you don't need a lot. I don't know. It feels nice enough, don't get me wrong, but this is just so small. You're gonna use this up so quickly, and you paid $300 for it. All right, keeping it moving to number 9. Let's see, please. I feel like every time I get to the edge, they're like, oh, perfume, wait, come back, there's a perfume. This is from Sicily though, not a perfume. This is the Ecological Compound Advanced Formula Day and Night All Skin Type. Small little sample. I'm gonna look it up because I might be just shocked by the price. Sometimes that's the funnest thing that happens is you go, oh Oh my gosh, a cream retails for that. Oh my gosh, a cream retails for that much. Glad I get to try it with my one drop. Okay, for 2 ounces of the ecological compound, $180. So expensive, but come on, nothing like 500 and something dollars. What is that, chump change, you know, at this point? All right, we're on to number 10. Let's see what's in here. Ooh, 2 things. Looks like we're getting some Charlotte Tilbury stuff, but this is better than what we got in the other kind of dual Charlotte Tilbury box. This is a lipstick, it looks like. This will be my first Charlotte Tilbury lipstick. Let's open it. It's the shade Catwalking, so we'll see what that looks like. All right, here's the color. Very pretty. So there it is. It's like a brownie neutral. I don't know how that would work for everyone, but very pretty color. I'm kind of excited for that one. And then in here, it also looks like there's the eye cream. Yeah, it's the same kind of small size of the eye cream. Love that we got a lipstick though. That's a full-size lipstick. Thank you. Finally, something. Giving us something. All right, on to number 11. Other side. Okay, from Hermetica, this is the Vertical Oud scent. Nice size so far. I love that. Although the cap feels kind of interesting. I wonder if it's like biodegradable or, I don't know. It's like a weird plastic cap. Ooh, that smells good. It smells like sexy nighttime. Almost a little bit, like I'm getting a little bit of side effect from Inicios. I've smelled this before, but I haven't smelled it in a really long time. Definitely excited, like date night for that one for me. All right, 2 good ones in a row. Stop it. All right, number 12 is pretty big. Maybe we're gonna get a third one. I don't know, from Kiehl's. It's pretty big, so I'm giving it some points here. It's the Ultra Facial Cleanser. It says all skin types, 2.5 fluid ounces. Let's look up what it retails for. Okay, burst my bubble, why don't you? $25 for the 5 ounce. This is 2.5 ounce, so half that. This is half of $25 in value. So it may be big, but it's really not bringing value to this. Like, it's really not. If you want to try this, you can get double it for $25 instead of buying this whole thing for $300. Don't make me say it again. Seriously. Okay, 13 small, but I don't know. I'm like hopeful. Oh, I shouldn't have been. Oh, you shouldn't have. This is from Clé de Peau. It's that same cream. It's the Eye Contour Cream Supreme. That name, Cream Supreme. It is expensive, and now that I have 2 of them, you know, maybe I could actually get some wear out of it, but I shouldn't have to buy 2 advent calendars for that. All right, number 14, keeping it moving, keeping it pushing. Okay, here it is, a little dropper. Bumble and Bumble Oil Repair Serum, 100-point sample perk from Sephora. Okay, it can't just be me. I just feel like not worth it. Guys, do not spend your $300 this way. You could get so many cool things for $300. As we've established, this box doesn't even light up. I just don't think so, guys. Although then they try to suck me in with these little mini candles, but still, no. $300 even for this candle, even though I'm excited. This is a Mason Francis Kirk de Jean candle in 724. I'm excited, don't get me wrong, but no, not worth it. Don't do it. Please don't do it. So anyway, I feel like I'm gonna have these like little candle shot glasses after I'm done, and the collector in me can't handle it. I'm like, that is the cutest thing. Like, if I'm gonna have already spent the money, at least I have that to look forward to. Let me have that. All right, number 16. It feels heavy. There's 2 things in here from Estee Lauder. It's from the Renutriv line, and there's an eye cream and a sculpted transformation cream. Thank you for giving me 2, but moving on to 17. I gotta go. We gotta get out of here. Ooh, V-Lighter. Okay, I love this product, so I love that you're getting a sample of it in here. It's in the shade Rosa. There is a second shade. It would be cool, like, if you're gonna put 2 in, put Rosa and the other shade in here. That would have been awesome, but this primer from Valentino is really good. It has a luminosity to it. It's just beautiful. I have it in the full size because I got it as a Sephora 100-point perk. It wasn't in this packaging, but just saying, real world example here of this being a 100-point perk, but it was so good from that. It was like the sample made me buy it. Like, even just that small sample had me sold. So I do like that we're getting that in here, but still a 100-point perk. All right, number 18, let's go. Just like these little golden boxes. I'm like, no. Amore Pacific, the Time Response Eye Cream. Okay, let's look that up. I'm not familiar with Amore Pacific. Like, I've heard of the brand, but I don't really know a ton. $260, pretty good. On to number 19 though. Let's see what we get from Elemis. Pro Collagen Marine Cream. If there's one thing you know about Elemis, it's the Pro Collagen Marine Cream. I don't know, I feel like I just see this around a lot as samples, so it's actually a decent amount. I've gotten this in BoxyCharm though, so I feel like that has kind of tainted my view of the price on that. I'm like, you can get in the BoxyCharm, so it's not that expensive. All right, number 20. It's big, but listen to that noise. If this is a packet, so help me God. God, you better help me. Better help me. It's from that Revive brand again. Instant Depuffing Gel Eye Mask. Let's look it up. All right, I'm gonna put a picture of this up on the screen, but one pack of these retails for $28, and it's like a mask. You're looking like Zorro with this thing on. So I will say, you know, sometimes when I cry, my eyelids will get puffy. Like, I feel like this would be perfect for that. And as much as I hate to say this, it is $28, so okay. For how big this is, I feel like it was a bit wasted. We could have folded this up into the tiniest little box like you guys do all the other times. No need to make a big show of it.
La 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 la. 15-minute transformation, instant gratification. Revive.
I feel like we're divulging into madness here. This is what happens after I open 3 of them. It's like, I've been here a while, guys. We're opening 75 items. It's a lot. It's a lot. I'm going a little crazy, but this is number 21 from Suwasu. I really love the lip serum from this brand, so good. But this is a renewing serum and this is a renewing cream. I wanna give those a go, but again, little samples, even if there's 2 of them. All right, number 22. Looks like we have some perfume samples in here. Constantinople from Penhaligon's and another one from Penhaligon's from the Portraits collection. It's the Coveted Duchess Rose. So I am happy to see Penhaligon's in here, but I would love to see like a little bottle. I mean, something more than these. These are literally like what they should be giving you when you're walking by. I know that's not like a luxury store feel, but you know, it's like that same vibe. Like that's what these are. Free samples, you know what I mean? You were brave enough to talk to someone at the counter. They should give you those, you know, and not be mean to you, hopefully. I feel like a lot of times the people at the counter are intimidating. All right, in 23, it's from the brand Decorte AQ, and this is an emulsion, and this is an eye cream. Do they do eyeshadows? I think they do these really pretty cream eyeshadows. That's what I've been eyeing from the brand. I think this retails for $280, so very expensive for the eye cream. And just to confirm, this is the brand with those eyeshadows I was looking at. Even though I'm like, wait, are they cream or maybe they're powder? I'm not sure, actually. Even after reading the description, I'm still like, wait, is it a cream or powder though? We're so close, guys. We're almost ending. I said I would scream. I said I would scream. Augustinus is in here. Augustinus. In all 3 of them, you guys, I can't believe it. That is so funny. That's hilarious to me for some reason. Wish we got 3 of those bigger sizes. Again, what the absolute heck, but Augustinus strikes again. Okay. Okay. And with that, it puts us at the last box. This is pretty heavy. I'm like, wait, are they gonna give us something full size? No, but it is nice. Very nice. Santal 33 from Le Labo. Okay, this is giving like all the value. It says here, Happy Holidays on it. That's so cute. Wow, they really stuck us with something good at the end. I have this in the full size. I know everyone's like over it. I get it. It's very like overdone at this point, but Santal 33 is a great sandalwood woody fragrance. I love it. But let's take into account this box, okay? I don't know. What are you guys thinking? There are some nice things in here. I feel like the Charlotte Tilbury lipstick is nice. Again, the fragrance is really prominent. Hermetica, another MFK, Delina from Parfums de Marly. But we also got some like cheaper perfume options. Like, okay, what's that? We know you can do better. You proved it. Hello, Le Labo. There was also the Prada. So I feel like it's on par with the other boxes when it comes to fragrance. But this calendar is $75 more. If they were all even, I would be like, yeah, they're all comparable. You know what I mean? But this, with the price, I think it makes it last place for me. Here we are. Let's rank them. Let's go. I think Bloomingdale's for me is going to fall number 3 just because I don't feel like the samples in here are enough to bring it up $75 worth. Like, again, a lot of what we're getting are like gift with purchase type things, and I just feel like, why would you pay $300? I wish that you could just buy $300 or $225 with this stuff and then get the advent calendar for free as your gift. Like, that's almost how I feel at this point. Or make it higher, make it $500 and you get the advent calendar for free. But to charge for, I don't know. I want to see more fun, full size, or even these types of things throughout. Not just having like 2 anchors, at least for me. Out of the other 2, I mean, again, they're kind of tied, same price. It's kind of just preference. But for my preference, I think I would put Neiman Marcus first and then Saks. But I'm telling you guys right now, these are no comparison. It's kind of embarrassing, honestly, like to the UK ones. I mean, the value just isn't here. When you're paying over $200 up to $300 or $500 to $800 worth of value in these small little samples, samples. I just don't think it's worth it. Whereas those other advent calendars, you might be paying closer to that $300. I feel like those were a tiny bit more expensive. Even that Selfridges one was like $245. That was like the cheaper one. But you're getting things like this Charlotte Tilbury lipstick or this size sample of the Le Labo perfume throughout, which I just feel like makes it way more worth it. I just feel like full sizes actually have value. You know what I mean? Whether you're gonna use them, you wanna gift them to other people or have them try it. I just personally like that, and I feel like they were just as good of brands in those ones to me. So it's really no comparison in my book. I really don't suggest the American department store ones, guys. They do not hold up against them absolutely at all. And I think you could do so much better with your money for an advent calendar, but let me know what you guys think. Maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm being a little mean, I don't know, but I really feel spoiled with that Selfridges one. Anyway, I'm gonna leave it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm gonna leave the advent calendar playlist down below. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.